Ever found yourself in a situation where the conversation just fizzles out, leaving an uncomfortable void that seems to stretch on for an eternity? That dreaded awkward silence can be quite the social hurdle. But fear not, because today we're going to talk about some practical strategies to navigate these silent waters with grace and charm. Firstly, embrace the silence. Our society often equates silence with discomfort, but it doesn't have to be that way. In many cultures, moments of silence are seen as a sign of respect, a space for reflection, or even a symbol of deep understanding between two people. So before panicking about the quiet, remember that it's okay. Silence isn't inherently awkward. It's our perception that makes it so. The second strategy is to become an active listener. Engage in the conversation by showing genuine interest in what the other person is saying. Make eye contact, nod in agreement, and use prompts like, really? Or tell me more about that. This encourages the speaker to continue and can prevent those silent gaps from forming. Thirdly, remember that it's always okay to change the subject. If the conversation has hit a dead end, steer it in a new direction. Bring up a recent movie, an interesting news article, a book you've been reading, or even a fascinating fact you've recently learned. The key here is to keep the topic light and relatable, ensuring that it invites more conversation rather than less. The fourth tip is to ask open-ended questions. A simple, "How was your day?" can be answered with a single word. But asking, "What was the most interesting part of your day?" encourages more detailed responses and keeps the conversation flowing. This also shows that you're genuinely interested in hearing what they have to say. Finally, remember that the burden of conversation doesn't fall on you alone. It's a two-way street. If you're doing all the talking, it can be just as awkward as if no one is talking at all. Encourage others to contribute to the conversation. Make them feel heard and valued. This will not only help to fill in those silent gaps, but also create a more meaningful and enjoyable dialogue for everyone involved. In summary, dealing with awkward silence isn't about filling every moment with words. It's about embracing the quiet, actively engaging in the conversation, being comfortable with changing the subject, asking open-ended questions, and understanding that conversation is a shared responsibility. With these strategies in mind, those uncomfortable silences will soon become a thing of the past. So the next time silence sneaks into your conversation, remember these tips and tackle it with confidence.